Our work at 350.org is to campaign for solutions to the climate crisis that are just and meet the scale of the challenge we are facing. We recognise that the rising cost of living and difficulties in accessing affordable energy here in Europe over the last year are deeply linked to our reliance on fossil fuels. Rising electricity and heating bills, rising profits for the companies that provide those services, and rising emissions as a result of burning fossil fuels for our energy needs. They're all connected. Our opponents argue that action on climate is expensive and will harm working people across our continent, many of whom are already struggling. We believe reducing our emissions and our energy bills can and must go hand in hand. Renewable energy is the cheapest form of energy in the world right now, and shifting to it will massively benefit our environment and our pockets. We know this to be true, but as a wider climate movement, we've failed to communicate this effectively and win public support for the actions that need to be taken. That's why we've launched this project, Framing Energy Justice. It seeks to bring together campaigners, organisers and communicators to create a clear and convincing story we can all get behind. A story that states what we want, not just what we stand against. A story that centres the economic and social experience of those most vulnerable. A story that will motivate people to take action with us and bring others into the fold. We launched this process at a 2-day convening in Berlin, Germany.
350s in Berlin this weekend gathered together with activists, organisers and campaigners from across the region to learn about each other's work, get to know each other, but also explore energy justice solutions.
Energy justice to me is the idea that we're not just fighting against something, which is like a fossil fuel extractivist system, but we're also fighting for something, for like a better future for us all.
La justice énergétique, c'est lié à la justice climatique, c'est-à-dire que les effets du dérèglement climatique vont renforcer les inégalités, notamment de genre, de classe et aussi dans les pays du Sud. Quand on parle de dérèglement climatique, forcément on va parler des ressources. L'énergie étant une des ressources, en fait, il faut en parler avec le prisme de la justice. C'est ça qui nous permet vraiment d'avoir des actions et des solutions qui sont concrètes, connectées au réel et adaptées à tous et surtout les premières personnes qui sont impactées.
For me, energy justice, a key part is access for everyone, no energy disconnections, no one being left in the cold and dark during the winter, as well as clean and affordable energy systems owned by the people.
Energy justice for me, it's about empowerment. It's about who is missing, who is absent from the spaces that make these decisions on energy justice. Anything policy-wise to do with energy justice, for me, has to empower the disempowered and make them feel like there is a hope, there is a point in getting engaged.
I think it's really important that we come together in the way that we're coming together this weekend with different campaigners, organisers and activists, because to achieve the change that we want, we need the different tactics and strategies that are represented in the room, whether that is advocacy and lobbying, direct action, community organising and so on. And what we're doing at this weekend is creating a story of energy justice solutions that incorporates all those different perspectives. And to achieve the change that we want, we'll need a story that we can all get behind.
Le fait de se réunir ici aujourd'hui est important parce qu'on va faire entendre des points de vue et des voix venant de différents pays européens et racontant différentes réalités. Et ça, c'est toujours important de croiser nos réalités pour pouvoir agir ensemble.
Dass wir zu so einer Art von Projekt zusammenkommen, ist enorm wichtig, weil wir bessere Wege finden müssen, ökologische Themen und soziale Themen zusammenzubringen. Für uns sind die Zusammenhänge schon klar, aber wir müssen das auch besser kommunizieren können. In der allgemeinen Öffentlichkeit sind die Verbindungen noch nicht so klar. Rechte Parteien nutzen gerade ökologische Themen und spielen das gegen soziale Themen auf, kriegen dadurch enormen Aufwind und das müssen wir dringend durchbrechen.
I think gatherings like this are really important, particularly right now. It's just really hard doing what we're trying to do, and it can feel very lonely, very isolating. And I think coming together, we can strengthen each other, we can share knowledge, we can kind of build a collective sort of, a collective strength that can really help us face like the huge challenges that we're looking at.
A word that I would use to summarise my experience of the convening is energising.
Solidarity.
Enlightenment.
Bridge.
Hope.
One word to sum up this weekend I think would be inspiring.